Well, hello there. This is Phil Simborg, USBGF Teaching Pro. Today's tip of the day is a short video lesson. This is a position that came up in one of my matches, a live match yesterday, and I was blue and I had a 3-1 to play. Give it a little thought and see what you would play, and you can pause this video if you need more time. Well, the 1 is automatic. Blue must hit this blot here. There's just no other one that makes any sense at all. So when you have part of your play that's automatic, make that first and look at it. That's always the best approach. If you're absolutely certain that's the right play. And by the way, sometimes when you're absolutely certain you're wrong, so look around the board and make sure you're certain. But when you're sure, there's no doubt in my mind that's the 1. Now where's the 3? I'm not going to slot here. Putting another blot here doesn't seem to be real productive. Making this point seems very productive, and coming up seems very productive. I obviously narrowed it down to 2 plays. I'm sure you did too. Making this point is a nice block. Safeties this checker, makes it harder for him to get out. Certainly a very good play. Coming up seems to be a very good player. These checkers seem to be stuck right now. Red is threatening to extend this 4 prime, and this is a real problem. How to decide between this 3 and this 3? There is the long method using most common variation, which is a good way to do it. What's likely to happen on the next roll? Where are you going to be? What's he likely to do? Well, 25% of the time, Red's not going to come in at all. And if he doesn't come in at all, where would you rather be? You don't need this point right now if he doesn't come in at all. And this would be fabulous if he doesn't come in, because now you're shooting directly at this other blot, and you have a chance to make this point as well, which would be wonderful to be at the edge of the prime. Pretty much assure you the game, or give you a monstrous advantage. So if he dances, there's no question you would rather be here. If he does come in, if you come up to here, he can roll a combination of 1, 2, and 3, plus 2, 4, and 5 to hit this checker. So 1, 2, and 3 come in, 2, 4, and 5 hit this checker. With the help of Robert Urquhart, together we've developed an off-the-bar counting shortcut. 3 ways to come in, and 3 ways to hit. 3 times 3 is 9. That means there's 9. Doubled is 18, by the way. I'm sorry. There's 18 ways to hit this checker, except that there's some duplication. 1, 2, and 3 comes in, and the 2 also hits. So there's 17 ways that this checker will get hit. But again, it's going to be hit loose every time, unless it's a double 2 or a double 3. So you have plenty of return shots if it gets hit. By the way, you also get hit here with the 3, 5, but that duplicates. So there's 17 ways you're going to get hit half the time, which is not going to be good when that happens. So what happens the other 19 times that you don't get hit? Well, again, there are 9 times 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times where he doesn't come in at all. That means there's 10 other rolls that come in and don't hit. Well, I'm sorry, 2, 6 we have to count as one more time. So there is that number also, the indirect number. But the majority of the time, because of the dancing and the times that you do get hit, you're hit loose, this becomes the much better play. This is very, very strategically important, and you're in a tremendous position, especially when he dances. If you make this point, picture this, and he doesn't come in, you still have a real problem here, and you're not shooting at this blot. So another way to look at this, and this is what this short video lesson is about, where do the checkers want to be? Ask yourself, if you were a checker, where would I like to be? And these checkers are screaming, please get me out of here. I'm dying to get up to here. It wouldn't even be bad to get up to here if I had a 2 to play. If I had a 2-1 to play, I would split to here. These checkers are screaming to get moved to here. This is where they want to be. So picture yourself as a living checker, and ask yourself, who wants to immigrate? Who wants to move? who is not happy with the neighborhood he's in, who doesn't want to be stuck on the ace point. The checkers are screaming to be here, and you'll never find a better opportunity other than rolling double threes to get to here than when he has a checker on the bar and cannot use his full roll. If you had a roll with something else with the 3, for example, you rolled a 4-3 or a 5-3, it would be scary to come up to here. So let's take a look at the evaluation and show you that it is correct, first of all, to come up. And let's use an arrow. This is a quick evaluation, but it is clearly right to make this play. And by the way, I did get lucky and made the right play over the board. Well, I won't say lucky. I really thought about this. I got this one right. Let's say that you didn't have a hitting number, a 5-3. Oh, 5-3. It's here. Okay, let's call it a 4-3. Got to look around the board. Look at that. It's close. It still wants to be here so bad that it's almost the right play. But you can see that as much as it wants to be here, it's not quite right, because when he has his full roll, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers shooting at this. 4 times 4 is 16, meaning there are 16 ways to make this point if all doubles work, and double fives don't work. So that means there's 15 ways you're going to get pointed on when you come up to here. And of course there's 1, 2, 3 loose numbers, which means that there's 27 ways it's going to get hit loose, even if you don't count getting hit loose from here or from here. So it's very dangerous to do this when he doesn't have a checker on the bar. The checkers want to be here. They're screaming to move up. That's another good way to look at how to make your moves. Hope this was a helpful hint for you that you can use over the board. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting the USBGF. If you remember, there's about 175 of these short videos that you can see free if you're a member. I post about 2 or 3 a week. They're not all done by me. I often have top players and teachers as my guest. So join the USBGF. It's a very good way to see 175 of these videos, to see the new ones, and to see and get many, many, many other benefits of joining this fine organization that helps promote the game of backgammon around the world. And if you're not a U.S. citizen, don't hesitate to join as well. You can participate in all of our online events and get the full benefits of our members in the U.S. as well. And online magazine, many, many discounts. Join the USBGF. We need your support, and you will love it.